procedure may just be slowed down after the latest IT hearing. First rates on your screen, 10% higher for Zee, 13% higher for Zee, 358 for Zee. This one is bouncing back and this one is bouncing back with some force. Tech Mahindra is at 732, Bajaj Finance 2610, Yes Bank 222, State Bank of India 285. So in terms of the real key monitorable, 10% higher for Zee. Will it sustain? Will it not sustain? Mindtree is down 2.5%. I want to mark CCD, that's down 4%. So it's very largely and market action is centered around action and also reaction to news and to what what press has to understand.
Oh yeah, indeed. Just a couple of other reactions. So just let's revisit what Maruti is up to after all those downgrades which have trickled in. You've got Maruti down about roughly 0.5%. 64.85 is where the stock is. So you're not really seeing a big reaction coming in Maruti, although the stock has already digested the numbers on Friday itself. L&T, after the brokerage verdict, the fact that most brokerages have upgraded the counter, they do foresee a further 3% upside in the stock price, 2.25% higher for L&T as we speak. Couple of other names which are going to be active today as well. And just want to revisit what Lupin is up to now that US FTA has completed the inspection of the Pithampur Unit 2 with 6 observations, the nature of which is unknown as of now. A 2% downtick coming in on Lupin. I want to see what Nestle is doing. LIC has cut its stake from the earlier 5.02% by quite a lot to 2.99% now in Nestle, and Nestle is down by about almost 0.5%. 11,300 by the way is where that stock is. Jet, seems like things are moving in the right direction. Etihad has now hired a turnaround expert, is weighing Jet's bailout, so look out for this one as well. And then PNB 2 is in focus. Economic Times reports that Carlyle has now put in a bid to acquire PNB's stake in PNB Housing Finance. PNB Housing currently holding at 900 thereabouts.
There's a whole host of results as well that are expected today. None of the Nifty50 numbers though. Tata Power is going to come out with its earnings later today. Canara Bank is on the radar. Piramal Enterprises is going to be an important name. Escorts, Chennai Petroleum, you've got SEAT, Bank of India, Praj Industries, just some of the names like that among the lot. Apart from that, let's also keep an eye out on some of the other result reactions that took place on Friday. Aztec Life Sciences, a pretty solid set of numbers, and that stock in focus. You've got Graha Finance as well. You had the revenue growth come in higher by nearly 25%. M&M Financial on the earnings radar. The profits slipped. The gross NPAs came in lower. That stock just about flat. Gati had a pretty okay set of numbers with the profits down nearly 13%. And you also have Kirloskar Brothers as well. It was a fairly decent set of numbers that the company came out with. And Bharti Infratel, the exit charges now having been settled with the operators. They've got the exit notices from the telecom operators. It was a very volatile week. Bharti Infratel at 278. Siddharth?
Well, some of the financial names now. Indian Bank is down by almost 4%, and last trading session also the stock corrected on a very high volume. So we should dwell more into that name, that why that correction is taking place. Then Diwan Housing Finance is down by 3.5%. Whenever Indiabull Housing Finance, Diwan Housing Finance, these stocks correct more than 3-4%, it gives some sort of uneasiness into the market, and that's what is happening at this point of time. Some of the pharma names like Lupin, which is in the news flow, is down by 1.5%. But the sectoral trend is from financial space, that is Ujjivan and Bank of India are also correcting. IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank, Bharat Finance, these are few names which have started more than 1% down. I can also see Max Financial down by 1.5%. And along with financial, it is also auto and auto ancillary space if we look into it. So Bosch Limited is down by almost 2%. I also saw Exide Industry, yeah, that's down by 2.5%. Balkrishna Industry, a tire company, is down by 2% or so. Maruti is now absolutely flat. We also saw some of the other names, Nikunj, which are not doing so well in today's trading session. So for Nifty, it's absolutely flat. Bank Nifty is resting around 65 points downtick. Overall, some correction.